Hey folks, it's the Blind Guy here, and we're going to do another War Chest strategy guide. This is brought to you by my latest novel, Epica's Lily. Check it out on Amazon. Link is in the description below. If you have unlimited, it's for free. If you just go and flip through it, I get some money for that, so that's awesome. Also, if you really like it, leave a review. That is like gold to authors. I'm not monetized, so that's the best way to support the channel. But without further ado, I was playing some War Chest, and I recorded one of the videos. Thought it might help you guys out playing against a medium skill level player, which you will run into. So here you go. Check it out. All right, we just got our game here. We are playing a player who's a 208. So good enough to give us trouble if we aren't careful. And I just played a game against a player that was in the high 300s, and he played very unique, and we ended up winning. But then I realized I didn't have my mic turned on, and so I'm super bummed because I was excited to show you guys maybe somebody who played a little bit different. I mean, we have to take the Warrior Priest, just because if we don't, he'll take it. And I think he'd be stopped. He'd be tricky to stop playing the Warrior Priest strategy, playing second. Because he'd have the initiative bonus flip. And so sometimes I don't like using the Warrior Priest, but sometimes you just have to take it. He should go Scout here. I think that's the pretty clear. Yep, there we go. We will go Knight and then Crossbowman. So we're pretty much up against... I'm not sure what he's going to focus on. I think actually focusing on our Knight could be a really good strategy here, because I don't see him bolstering his Scout, and so then he's got to hit us with he's got to bolster his Royal Guard, which he could, but if we just stay away from it, we can cause some havoc with the Knight over here, and then swoop in for the win from this side. So I think that's my strategy, is to, put this guy here, put this guy here, and we're going to bolster on this side over here. And then just go and go after him with the Knight. Actually, what I think we might do is move our Warrior Priest here. Okay, I didn't expect that. And then if that Warrior Priest if this Royal Guard comes here, if we only have a Knight and the Warrior Priest in operation, we can get that small bag benefit of killing his Royal Guard with one turn. Like I said, I don't love doing that, but it is the most effective defense against a Royal Guard. I'm surprised he hasn't moved that Scout yet. So our Crossbowman's going to get him. Yeah, so ideally what we want is we want one in our bag. We want the Royal Coin, one Warrior Priest, and one Knight. And that's it. So then if he attacks us here, the Warrior Priest can get him. Ideally we'll have him bolstered, so he can't flip initiative and then go here and kill our Warrior Priest. I mean, if he does, he only takes one of them away. And then we can just cruise our way on up this way. He was thinking about taking initiative there. I could tell because he paused, but that wouldn't be the time to do it. I agree that he shouldn't have done that, so it's good. We agree with him. So now we take the Scout just because we can. And we gotta watch out for this Lancer is bolstered, so the Lancer could cause us issues with our Knight. Just like that. So we'll move over there. Okay. I'm going to have to change our strategy a little bit here because he's moving pretty fast on me. So now he doesn't have, he's got he's got 0 coins in his bag. But both of his lancers are out. So we're safe for this turn. We will bolster this guy. Okay. I expect him to come down here with the rail guard, but we'll go up there. Oh, he's okay. Oh, I see. He used the royal coin. Okay. That could cause us problems. We'll see. Oh, interesting. Oh, eek. So, hasn't turned out how I thought I was going to. I think we'll be okay. We just need to lean heavily into using our knight here. So we did that so we could bolster his archer, I'm sure. Yeah, so we'll go up here. We still, I believe, have the advantage because we have the thinner bag. He's got quite a bit more in his bag, which, that's interesting. I did not expect him to do that. What are you doing, dude? So no more lancers. I don't like the way this game's going though. He's playing weird, which is not always my favorite. Oh, I see. I see why he did that. We've only lost one warrior priest, so at the very least we can get his royal guard with our warrior priest. This is big here, being able to take that control marker. And stepping down to here. I want him to flip initiative, so I'm trying to make him do it. He didn't do it though. So just make him kill us up there and we'll come in through the back door here. Yep. So I think we're gonna be okay. We've only got to go here and here. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice a dude there just to distract him. So we're gonna probably end up plugging this spot with our knights. And I just gotta watch out for him flipping initiative. But we do have the counter for his Royal Guard right here, because if we can get small bag here, that guy, Warrior Priest, would kill the Royal Guard. Oh, there's the initiative flip. That's interesting. Okay. Did not expect that. That really benefits us. Major. Yeah. So we'll flip initiative. And see where he's going here with that rogue. Oh, he's coming down this way. Where's he going? And we'll plug this one. And then we get this. And then that gives us this. Whoops, I guess I should have moved that guy. That's not good. But if he doesn't have an archer, we're good. So I think we're okay, but he's probably going to flip initiative and then move whatever he's got left here and kill this guy. We'll then plug up this hole. Yep, here it comes. Oh, never mind, he didn't flip initiative. Okay, so we won. Played a little weird. He needed to flip initiative there. I don't know why he didn't, but sometimes it's easy to forget. Should put us up over, oh, 499. We're so close. So let's talk about that game a little bit. So normally, so let's just back it all the way up. So I took Warrior Priest first because I didn't want him to have it. You don't ever want your opponent to have the Warrior Priest if he's playing second, because then he gets that ability to flip initiative, and Warrior Priest becomes almost unstoppable at that point. So even though I don't like the unit, because I think it's kind of a cheap way of playing the game, it doesn't violate any rules. It's just, I don't know. I think there's more creative ways to play. So even if I take it, I don't typically use it unless the other player's higher ranked than me. Then it's like, well, I might as well because it's my shot. But so we took that, and then he took Royal Guard and Scout, which Scout makes sense. I don't know if you should take Royal Guard there. I think Crossbowman would have made a little more sense because it's just a more dangerous unit. I like to take Royal Guard as my second unit, so he just plugs a spot pretty much. But he took Royal Guard and then Scout. So then we were feeling pretty good because it's hard to bolster the Scout because you want to keep that mobility where he can just pop up anywhere, and if you bolster him, then he loses that. You've got to kill him twice before he can pop up anywhere again. So I knew that the Knight would be a fairly good counter against the Scout, and then typically we would want to move the Knight up this way while we're just either all bolstered over here or we take one spot over here then bolster out. But he was so aggressive over here that I wasn't able to do that. I actually had to keep I put my warrior priest over here. I probably should have put him over here now that I see that. So we lost him. We lost our crossbowman. He just caused all kinds of problems over here, but I figured we'd still be okay because our bag was so much thinner than his. You know, we were only playing with like 3 or 4 units, and he had like 6 or 7, and that gives you an advantage all the time when you know what you're going to be drawing. And then what happened was sometimes you have to realize when a unit's probably going to be toast. You've got to realize that, well, I need to sacrifice him, but I need to pull the enemy units away using that unit. So that's why I went up here with the knight. Because it's like, well, you've either got to chase me up here with your 2 dudes, or you've got to let me have this spot up here, and that would be pretty catastrophic. So he chased me, and then that let us come in through the back door over here. And then I don't know why he didn't flip the initiative there to kill this guy, because he could have. And then I could have plugged this hole twice with the footman and the knight, and then just really worked my way over here with the warrior priest, and then you flip initiative, take this spot with the warrior priest. So I felt good about the end there, but there was a point there in the middle when we lost this warrior priest and then lost our first crossbowman. Yeah, you're starting to think things are getting a little dicey, but like I said, if you just have a better bag strategy, in the long run, it usually will make up for it. So I hope that helps. Like I said, check out my book, Epica's Lily. It's available on Amazon. It's a fantasy novel that I think is pretty fun. It's a great way to support the channel without you having to really pay anything. It's on Kindle Unlimited. So if you just go on there and even just flip through it, check it out. I get support that way. I hope this helps you guys out with one of the greatest games ever made, War Chest. And I'll make a couple more of these. They're fun. And I'll see you on the next episode of A Blind Guy's View. Laters on the Minjay. I hope that helped. Remember, this episode is brought to you by my novel, Epica's Lily. Check it out on Amazon. I hope that helped you out, guys. And I'll do some more videos on War Chest and maybe a couple other games that I think I'm fairly decent at, but War Chest is definitely my best. So thank you for watching, and I'll watch you. I'll see you on the next episode of A Blind Guy's View.
Laters on the Minjay.
Night, stories written, pages bright, by his books, enjoy the sight. Oh, a blind guy's calling, hear his view, trivia tales and insights true, movies, myths and books to choose. Raise your glass to A Blind Guy's View.